Okay, in this problem we have the transformations of graph of f of x is equal to x square, or in this case you got y is equal to or same f of x is equal to x square, are described in the first column of the table below. And you have a table there, I didn't print it here. For each transformation, determine the stated characteristics and the new function rule. So what happened here is vertical stretch by a factor of 3, translation up 4 units. What is the function rule? Find the vertex, and what is the axis of symmetry, and also the intercepts we have to find. Okay, so now in order to answer this problem, the best thing is you have to know the vertex form of a quadratic function. We need to know the vertex form of a quadratic function. That is, f of x is equal to a times x minus h whole square plus k. Okay, so this is very, very important. You need to know this. F of x is equal to a times x minus h whole square plus k. And from the information, you can write down what is a, h, and k. These three are numbers. A, h, and k are constant numbers. They can be positive, negative, decimal. Anyway, okay. So, given vertical stretch by a factor of 3. So this A is the one that deals with the stretch or shrink, right? Because it is greater than 1, they are saying that it is a stretch. Here the value of A is equal to 3. Sometimes if they say reflected over x-axis, even a negative sign also comes in under this A. A is equal to -3, you will write in that case where there is a reflection. Now, translation up 4 unit. They are saying up by 4 units. And they didn't say anything about the horizontal translation. Horizontally, there is no motion, no change. So, I'll write down my h is equal to 0. And up means that is k. Whether it is vertical motion upwards or downwards. The shift, I should say. K is equal to how much? It is 4. Because they said upwards, that's why it is a positive value. So now you have your A, H, and K. You got your function rule. Let me write it here. F of x is equal to A, that is 3 times this A I wrote 3. And now x I got minus this h is how much? Is 0 whole square plus k, and k is equal to 4. See, just in this function I substituted all my values of a, h, and k from the given fact, from this info. Stretch, that is 3, and vertical movement, there is no horizontal, so I got h equal to 0. Now the vertex, the formula for vertex is h comma k. Now in this scenario, what is your h and k? You got your h is 0, that's 0 here, and k is 4. So 0 comma 4 is the vertex. Now the formula for axis of symmetry is x is equal to h. So in this case, h is how much? 0. So your axis of symmetry, in short AOS, is x is equal to 0, right? Now the intercepts, the x-intercept and the y-intercept you have to find. Okay, so now let me write this function here. This f of x is same as y. Y is equal to 3. X minus 0, I can just take it as x only. No? 3x square plus 4. So to get the x-intercept, I have to write down y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 for the x-intercept. So you got here 0 is equal to 3x square plus 4. And I have to solve for x. To solve for x, I have to remove 4 on both sides. Subtract 4 on both sides to give you negative 4 is equal to 3x square. And what is the next step? I'll divide both sides by 3. So that 3 and 3 got cancelled. You got here x square is equal to negative 4 over 3. And to get the value of x, I'll have to take the square root of x square. Square root of x square is x. And inside here, I'm having a negative number. Square root of a negative number is not a real number. Because it is not a real number and you will not have any x-intercepts. So I'll just say no x-intercepts in this scenario because of this reason. The value of x is not a real number. It is an imaginary number. And I'm going to draw the graph also to show it to you in a minute. Okay. So in order to get the x-intercept, substitute y is equal to 0 in this function and solve it. Then to get the x-intercept, this is what we did. Now for y-intercept, I have to do the opposite. In this only, in the same function, I'll replace x with 0. Substitute x is equal to 0. Let me do that. Just bring it down here. Okay. I got x is equal to 0 because I'm trying to find the y-intercept. So y is equal to 3 times 0 square plus 4. So that gives you y is equal to 3 times 0 square. 0 square is 0, 0 times 3 is 0 plus 4. That is y is equal to 4. So x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4. 0, 4 is your y-intercept. So instead of all this, what you can do to find the x and y intercepts, let me go and get a new blank graph here. What was the function you had there? F of x is equal to f parenthesis x is equal to, that was 3 first, 3 parenthesis x minus 0. I'm just taking 0 also. 3 minus 0 whole square plus 4. This is the graph of the function. Now you see, this is the vertex and also the y-intercept. This graph is intersecting the y-axis at 4. So that is your y-intercept. And even the vertex, that's what you had. And is it cutting the x-axis? No, it is not intersecting the x-axis. Therefore, there are no x-intercepts. And I also showed it to you mathematically or algebraically how to do that. I did it here for you. So very simple. Write down the information, substitute in this function. Just you have to only look for a, h and k, and you have to do. So try to answer the other two problems, and wherever there is a reflection, you also have to consider that negative sign. All right. Okay. Thank you.